guys, my name is Monica. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my vegan dog food, but first, before I do that, I wanted to actually introduce my dogs because they're always kind of in the background of my videos, but I never actually have told you their names or anything. So first, Skittles. Come here, Skittles. So this is Skittles. He is a Bichon Frise. Say hi, Skittles. He's about 9 years old and about 10 pounds. And I've had him the longest. Come here. Oh, say hi to the camera. Okay. And this is Tammy. We're not sure what she is, but we were told she was some kind of Terrier mix when we got her at the shelter. And she's about 5 years old and she weighs 20 pounds. So I've been feeding them vegan dog food that I've been making from scratch for about 2 months now, and they absolutely love it, like cannot get enough of it. And some of the things I've noticed since they've been eating this new food is a big bonus is they no longer have bad breath. Skittles here, who's older, he's had terrible breath for as long as I've had him. So bad, in fact, one of his nicknames is Stinky. And I can no longer call him that because his breath doesn't stink anymore, so that is a really good thing. Another thing I noticed is that their poop also doesn't stink anymore. I used to hold my breath every time I had to, get a baggie and reach down and pick up their poop, but it doesn't stink anymore. I mean, it doesn't smell like roses, let's be honest, but it doesn't have that typical poop smell. Because when humans, and also our dogs or animals, when they're eating a clean diet, our poop just doesn't smell anymore. That may be TMI for some of you, but everybody poops. And then the last thing I noticed is that they actually poop a lot more now, so I guess they're not as constipated as they were on the traditional commercial dog food, so that's a good thing as well. I just have to carry more bags with us on our walks. So one of the reasons I decided to switch my dogs to a vegan diet is I always wanted to since I've been vegan, but honestly I was just lazy. I didn't want to do the research and the work. And finally I found some inspiration and I just started researching and I started watching videos and reading articles and gathering as much as I could. One of the videos I watched was High Carb Hannah, who actually inspired this video. So if you have watched hers, you'll notice I do use the exact same supplements and the same amounts that she does, but the base of the food ingredients is different. I'll also link her video down below in case you want to see different ingredients to put in the dog food. I read that one of the longest living dogs who lived up to 28 years old, keep in mind I'm 27, so that's a long time to me, 28 years old, was vegan. So that alone really motivated me to switch their diets. I don't have human kids. They're my children, they're my fur babies, and just like anybody who has pets, you want them to live as long and healthy as possible. Skittles has had quite a few surgeries in the past. He's been getting sicker and needing just a lot more health care lately, so I really wanted to help him out. So I also read that, vegan diet can help improve your dog's health. And one of the things I discovered is that most dog food contains the 4 Ds. So the 4 Ds are dead, dying, diseased, and disabled. That also includes some animals that are roadkill. And contrary to the popular belief, just like humans, dogs can survive, and not only survive, but thrive on a plant-based diet. They do not have to eat meat. They're not actually carnivores, they're omnivores. So now with all of that said, let's head into the kitchen and let's make some yummy vegan dog food. For the base of this recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of quinoa, 2 cups of split green peas, 2 tablespoons of cold pressed hemp oil, 1/2 cup of ground flax seeds and nutritional yeast, 1 tablespoon of taurine powder, 2 tablespoons of green mush, and a 29-ounce can of pumpkin. The benefits of hemp oil is that it's omega rich. Dogs need a certain amount of oil in their diets to be healthy. They also need essential fatty acids such as omega-3, 6, and 9. Taurine is an essential amino acid that is distributed throughout the body with a high concentration in certain tissues including the brain, heart wall muscles, and the retina of the eye. Taurine is found mainly in muscle meat. Lack of taurine in a dog's diet can cause serious eye and heart diseases to develop. Green mush is an organic, plant-based combination of essential vitamins, minerals, proteins, amino acids, antioxidants, and various other superfoods. It's also a great supplement for cats, rabbits, ferrets, and other mammals, including humans. I use a tablespoon of this in all of my green smoothies, and I actually like the taste as it tastes pretty sweet. Dogs need vitamin B12 in their diet, so I buy nutritional yeast that is fortified with B12, and I buy it from the bulk section of my local grocery store and reuse an old nutritional yeast container that I have. Flaxseed is a good source of omega-3 fatty acids, which contributes to healthy skin and coats in dogs. It also contains a good source of fiber. Canned natural pumpkin is a great source of fiber and aids in digestive health and regularity in dogs. It can also help if your dog is experiencing constipation or diarrhea. Remember to look for 100% real pumpkin and not pumpkin pie filling when buying canned pumpkin. Dogs need more protein than humans. At least 1/3 of your dog's meal should have a quality source of protein. Quinoa is high in protein and essential amino acids. Some dogs have trouble digesting grains and are put on a grain-free diet. Whole grains in moderation may also work better for some dogs. Split green peas are also high in protein with potassium and magnesium. They also contain iron, vitamin A, vitamin B6, and vitamin K. I buy split peas and most of these ingredients in this video in bulk at a very cheap price at my local grocery store. The first step is to cook your quinoa and split green peas by bringing the water up to a boil and then turning your ingredients down to a low heat and then letting it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes until it is soft and tender. When that's done, you're going to combine your canned pumpkin, your split green peas, and your quinoa all into a large mixing bowl. Then add in the nutritional yeast and the ground flaxseed, hemp seed oil, taurine powder, green mush powder. Then here I added about 1 cup of water, which ended up being too much because these ingredients were already pretty wet, but I just needed some water to blend, so you might want to start off with 1/2 cup instead. And then you can use your blender or your food processor or a handheld mixer to combine everything together. Blending the food will help for your dog's digestion. And this is what it looks like before the add-ins. Just like a pile of big green mush, not very appetizing to us, but my dogs love it. For the add-ins, we have broccoli, green cabbage, shredded carrots, and some frozen berries. Add in 1 cup of frozen mixed berries. Berries are loaded with antioxidants, which help fight free radicals in dogs. Carrots are a natural source of beta-carotene and vitamin A, which helps to support your dog's immune system and eye health. I'm also putting in about 1 cup of chopped green cabbage and broccoli. I recently read that it's better to actually cook these vegetables, so next time I will lightly steam them before adding them to the dog food. This may also irritate some dogs' digestion, so you might want to try a different dark leafy green if that's the case. So here's what it looks like before it's all mixed together, and then just mix everything together fully. And this is what the very final product looks like before serving. I usually serve my dogs morning and evening, about 1 cup each, and there's usually some left over for the next meal. And then I put everything in Tupperware, and this lasts for about 4 or 5 days before I have to make a brand new batch. I keep this in the fridge between meals, and then I take it out about 10 to 15 minutes before serving so it comes to room temperature. And as you can see, they are really enjoying it, eating it super quick, and I'm glad I made the switch. You may also have to try different vegetables to see what they like. I discovered that my dogs do not like romaine lettuce. No matter how small I chopped it, they would spit it out onto the floor. And then I discovered that they really love cabbage. Here is a clip actually of my husband feeding them some cabbage for a snack before their meal. And as you can tell, they're way excited about it, which actually made me very proud. I think it's every mom's dream for their kids to enjoy eating healthy foods like fruits and vegetables. And I also discovered that they really like watermelon. Skittles is obsessed with watermelon right now, so every time I start to have it for a meal, usually for breakfast, I know that I have to share it with him because he comes over and he can smell it and he just waits and begs for it. Dogs are actually able to eat a big variety of fruits and vegetables, I found out. So just make sure that if you're uncertain to Google it real quick to make sure that they can actually eat it. Well, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please give a thumbs up if you found this recipe helpful or if you just think that Tammy and Skittles are adorable. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!